We're just a day away from what seems like the longest political contest in human history, the Alabama special Senate election race. Democratic Senate candidate Doug Jones facing blowback tonight over mailers his campaign sent out last week. Those flyers showed an image of an incredulous black man and asked, quote, if a black man went after high school girls, anyone would try to make him a senator? Eric Guster is a lawyer from Alabama. He is a Doug Jones supporter, voted for him. An absentee ballot. He joins us tonight. So, Eric, it seems to me there are a lot of reasons that Democrats might want to vote against Roy Moore. But why these flyers telling black voters he's a racist? Why not go after him on the issues?
Actually, Doug Jones has gone against Roy Moore on the issues, such as Roy Moore's his civil rights history and some of the things such as he wanted to keep segregational language in the Constitution. Those are issues that Doug Jones has brought out. And the flyer, I did not like that flyer, but he has promoted his campaign and he has marketed to African-American communities as well as other Democratic bases to get them out to vote.
But what I find, I guess, insulting about this, and I'm not African-American nor a Democrat, so I'm sort of watching from the outside, but it seems insulting, kind of, that, I mean, if someone tried to get my vote by making it all about, you know, someone who's against white people or whatever, I'd say, okay, but, like, where is he on tax rates? Do you know what I mean? It seems like this is a very tired way to campaign. You see it a lot. Why do it in this race?
Oh, God, everybody's doing it. Luther Strange, when Luther Strange got beat down by Roy Moore, Luther Strange was one of the most race-baiting campaigns I've ever seen. Roy Moore has done it in a way in which he talks about immigration and building a wall, and he has all these brown people on camera to say we don't like them. That is what his campaign is based upon.
Luther Strange, Luther Strange not running for anything now, but Luther Strange ran a racist campaign against Roy Moore in the primary that doesn't even make sense given the demographics of Alabama. I don't even know what you're talking about, but it kind of is.
And that's what he did. It didn't make sense. That's the beauty of it, because he was trying to create racially charged. He was trying to create their campaign to make a racially charged, and that's what he did, and he got whipped. However, now we have Roy Moore who's doing something similar. Well.
But I mean, look, here's the point. I mean, nobody.
I'm trying to educate you about it.
There are a lot of reasons that you might be against Roy Moore. I think you could take these accusers seriously. Like you might not like his position on X, Y, or Z. But he's not trying to bring segregation back to Alabama, and you'd have to be dumb to think that he is. I mean, let's just be honest.
First of all, hold on, Tucker. I did not say that.
I don't think you said. No, I don't think you said that. No, you didn't say that. But the Jones campaign is saying that.
I didn't say that.
I didn't think you did.
That.
The Jones campaign is saying
I'm making sure.
Absolutely.
Right. No, Jones is not saying he wanted to bring back segregation. That is not what he said. Doug Jones is bringing out the fact that Roy Moore wanted to keep segregational language in our Alabama Constitution. That is a major issue for so many people, including blacks and whites, because we wanted to get rid of that language, and Roy Moore supported it.
Okay, but no one is trying to bring back I mean, that's a debate about language, but its real-life implications are pretty much zero. Nobody's trying to bring segregation back to the state of Alabama. No one in this race, anyway. No non-crazy person is trying to do that. And so it's not really about that. This is about trying to scare people, and it doesn't seem like it's necessary, and it leads to lasting wounds that don't go away. So why do that? And why do it in every single race?
I don't know why Roy Moore is trying to scare people into voting for him. I don't know why Roy Moore is trying to scare people into voting for him, because that's what his ads are portraying. They're trying to scare people about immigrants, trying to make the people who need immigration, the immigration boogeyman. But both sides have gone a little far with their mailers and with their ads. I do say that, but I did support Jones.
Here's the difference. You should be afraid of our immigration policy because of what happened this morning in New York, what happened last week in Sweden. I mean, it's not a racial question. You can be terrified of our immigration policy and not be a racist.
Why are you saying we should be terrified about it? I mean,
because we're not vetting people we're letting in here, and it's making the country poorer and more dangerous. It's not a race attack. It's a statement of fact.
No, it's not.
And you're not a bigot for saying that.
Tucker.
Well, it is true.
Tucker, that's not true. No, it's not. I appreciate you saying that, but it's not true.
You appreciate me saying that. Eric Guster, thanks for coming on. I appreciate it. Richard Goodstein advised both of Hillary Clinton's presidential campaigns, and he joins us now. So this, I guess what bugs me
is so dumb.
Taking up the cudgel on behalf of Roy Moore. I'm just pointing out that, like, you don't need to do this. You could run a series of ads against Roy Moore about him being impeached as a judge or about the accusations currently against him. You don't have to pretend